You can do anything you want here, you know?
I feel the fine humor. I need my cash. What am I cash? Yeah, well, we'll talk about that.
I'll let myself hold out.
We'll talk later about that. I understand if you spent it on your own needs, but still, somebody's got to pay the phone bill. You know what I'm saying? All right, so, you know, what do you have on this? Huh?
I got nothing.
You got nothing?
I got nothing.
I need a better excuse than that. Give me what you got. I'll take what you got. It's all cool. Don't worry about a thing. Just lay it on me. It's my beck and call of rain.
Let it rip, Dean.
We ready to go?
Yeah.
You know, a long time ago, in our days of innocence, before, you know, on tour, before we had to go to every strip club the cities we'd go to, we had an idea of going to every water slide park and driving range. It wasn't all fun and games. We did have intent to maim at the driving ranges. You know, occasionally, you know, we would go out to some of these low, you know, backwood country driving ranges, and there'd be a guy running around collecting golf balls with a mattress on his back. And we would be, and he'd immediately be our target. You know, we'd fare pretty well once in a while. We'd hit these guys. Sometimes they'd be in golf carts with cages, and if we couldn't hit them with a golf ball, we'd throw our clubs at them. You know, we would get some pretty deadly accuracy going on. One place there was actually a little kid running around. We actually felt bad for him, so we didn't target him. But there was a course up in San Francisco, real snooty ass place. And we get out there and we're hitting the balls, and there's no real targets, just a wide open space. But alongside of the golf course is the 18th fairway. You know, we shoot our bucket of balls and get down the last couple, and we haven't seen anybody coming up the fairway. And finally, down to our last 3 or 4 balls, foursome's walking up the fairway. I shoot my last golf balls off into the woods and everyone else, and Chris is down to his last golf ball, and a group of people, foursome's getting within range, tees his ball up nice and high, and he just mutters the words, "Die, lawyer," and he just lets it fly. This ball, perfect, cracks away, flying about 1.5 feet off the ground, 150 yards, no sound at all, just the motion of a man and catching one off the shin, extreme pain, goes down. We weren't sure exactly what happened. We were like in shock. We run away, run into the clubhouse, enough time for Brian to steal a driver. We get out into the van, and as we're packing all our stuff into a van, we see the 3 gentlemen carrying the 4th with a tourniquet around his knee and blood dripping down his leg. We knew we had scored big on that one. That was our prize moment driving range. From that day on, we gave up, and it also inspired 19th hole.
time to go out though, wouldn't
Some time ago in Europe, a group of us pull into a city. I can't recall, I think it was somewhere in Holland. And it was about mid-afternoon, bus pulls in, and sort of there's a ruckus going on in front of us, in front of the club we're at. Girl is throwing bottles at people riding by on bicycles. She's screaming at them whatever Dutch swear for asshole is. And we're like, see that girl right there? One of us is going to have sex with her, or she's going to be causing some serious amount of trouble tonight. And so we go off, we have lunch, hang around, walk around the city, come back. We're hanging downstairs in the bar, and she beats up the bouncer. So we think that's the end of it. We won't see her again. Well, Chris and I go out to one of the local bars, and we're just enjoying ourselves, playing the local game of drive the nail into the stump, which is real happy pastime here for these people, real exciting people. And on our stumble back, there's a girl lying passed out on next to the door of our bus. We wake her up, and we introduce ourselves, and she doesn't care who we are, she just wants a t-shirt. And she's asking, I want the t-shirt. So it's like, okay, do you have any money? She's like, no. Okay, well, what would you care to barter for this shirt? And she hems and haws, and as do we. We tell her she can perform certain services on us for this shirt. And we say 2 hand jobs for a t-shirt. And she agrees.
Hand job my ass.
Well, okay, we tried to get her to do blowjobs, but the Dutch girls aren't too keen on blowjobs. So she starts up with hand jobs, and she's just going away. She starts out a little bit here, a little bit. We're both really drunk. It's taking a little while to get us motivated. She's not the most attractive girl in the world because, you know, we've already seen her past experience of beating up bouncers and throwing rocks and bottles at people on bicycles all day long.
You sure she was a woman?
She was a woman. She was a psychotic woman because I did see her pull her top off during the show. So we did know she was a woman.
How was the rack?
The rack was quality, but the beard was kind of scary. And so she's got us going on. And she grabs us both our manhoods, while we're sitting down at the bench, down on the bottom at the base of the bus in a cafe-style seating. And she gets into this position like a downhill skier would. And she's pushing away, and she's going, I want my t-shirt, I want my t-shirt, I want my t-shirt, I want my t-shirt. And by the time she's finished her third one, this is done. And so she automatically thinks she's qualified for her shirt. And it's like, no, darling, it's got to be the both of us, or no deal. So she's standing there while Chris is happily, gleefully smoking his cigarette, watching this.
He said, "Pull my dick,"
and she's just stroking away, plugging away. She's like, I want my t-shirt, I want the t-shirt, I want the t-shirt, I want the t-shirt. Well, 10 minutes of this is going on. We notice a small audience is formed upstairs, and this is not going to work out. So I'm sitting there getting best with your feet. So I'm getting jerked off, and this is not going to work out. And I call it quits. We give her the boot out the bus, and as we're kicking her out the door of the bus, the other group of people come in, and she demands shirts from them, but no such luck. Needless to say, the girl did not get a shirt, but we did give her a beer for her troubles. I hate pushing people. I really do.
Take your time.